chances.
And to excel at that, you have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Look at Cleveland's starting group, and there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Short. That one a little long.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Leonard on the wing. It's deflected. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
So, Richard with the Cavs, there were bumps on the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
Now, here is George. Nailed from three-point land.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
In the corner, Okoro with it. The wide open look here for Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 5 points so far.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
It's George on the wing, launches it, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 1. And here's Garland for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Richard, the Cavs went all in for Donovan Mitchell, but it has paid off well.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell can do at only 6'1". He has so much bounce and so strong, but he is still undersized for the position. But that front court, man, that defense helps him out a lot.
And it's good for 2. 10 points for him.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Now, here's George. He's got 6. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game. That free throw good from George.
Always been nails from the line. Something George takes pride in.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Garland against Westbrook. Garland dishes to Mobley. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Allen. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Leonard. And the rejection by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And George gets it to go.
And sticking with his shot. Paul George willing that ball in.
Up top, Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. All sorts of time, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Allen kicks to Garland. Passes it to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now, here's George. 11 points in the game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Who's watching here?
Unloads from 13. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 4. Right wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Garland looking it over. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 14 points for the game.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Plumlee. Martin is out there with Morris. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1. Now Cleveland moving it up. The wide open shot from Strus. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Strus has got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Here's Morris. The pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Strus. Back to Plumlee. And finished off by Plumlee.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Strus. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Strus has got his second basket. Here's Martin. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And gotta push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. DA, thank you.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's LeVert. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 7. Highland deciding where to go with it. Lets the three fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Niang with the ball. He's against Morris. Here's Jerome. Takes it off the glass. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter. RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Niang. Now Strus. This one for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Strus finds Thompson. And it's Strus missing. Clippers trail by 7. Inside. Clippers moving the ball around. Plumlee, the pass to Morris. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Strus. 10 points for him. Niang kicks to Strus. They get the rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to Niang. And another shot. There's the drive.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 5. Back to Strus. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. Garland attacking, kicks it out to Mitchell. Trains the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Covington setting the pick for George. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. The big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's on the D. You got to make sure you're guarding Mitchell from that corner.
Here's Leonard into the lane. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. Now the dish to George. Clock at 6. To the inside. Zubac the pass to George. Fires the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
How about the poise under pressure? George's basketball IQ is as good as it gets.
Here's Mitchell. And that one clearly, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
Previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Driving in, Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Covington against Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mitchell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Here he goes. And it's Mitchell with the jam. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
Okoro passes to Garland. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Count that one from Mobley.
And sometimes there's nothing the D can do. Mobley is so adept at scoring on tough coverages like that.
As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Sinks the triple.
Stops, takes it. Garland has that shot ready to go at all times.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Corner shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Westbrook. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Here's Garland, picks one up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Martin's checked in for Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for George. Now Westbrook. He's got 7. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 9.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
Pass to Strus. The three. Another three for Cleveland. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell against LeVert. Here's Martin. Back to Powell. And he banks in the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
2 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers ahead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. Plumlee out there with Morris. Then it's Martin. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strus. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. It's Powell on the wing. Morris with the screen for Highland. 2 points. That one goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
LeVert, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Highland, and he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside, Martin puts up a deep three.
You got it. Come on.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Mobley comes in for George Niang. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Kicks it out to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here's George with the drive. Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. From past the arc. They get it back. It's George on the wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Possession, Cleveland.
Now, here's Garland. The pass to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. Garland against Westbrook. Clock is at 3. For the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's George finishing it off.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Lets it go with a 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Stolen by Zubac. Outside Westbrook. Zubac, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one from long range. Garland's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Covington a screen on Mitchell. George way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Cleveland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Darius Garland.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And George with the stuff.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Mitchell a screen on Westbrook. Garland with it. George picks him up. Here's Mitchell. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Cleveland with the ball. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. From deep. Hands it from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Allen passes to Garland. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And here's Garland for three. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
Games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position. Clock is at 3. From downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George outside. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
George outside. On the table.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
And here are the Clippers now. After the basket by Memphis, George for 3. Clark grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the wing, Conchar. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Clark. And he's going to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so here are the Clippers. Pass to George. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it's the Clippers on the break. A clear look for Westbrook. Nails the wide open jumper.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial defensive player of the year candidate.
Now here's Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Batum pulls it in. Leonard against Morant. Leonard, good.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it, and is unshaken.
Morant into the lane. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Westbrook.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Leonard. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 5.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Jackson, the pass to Conchar. Morant surveying the floor. No good from outside.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Takes a 3. Conchar, good.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Westbrook outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
Previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles, and he knocks down the first one.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Looks like this could be a bounce-back year for the Clippers, Brett, after they were knocked out early last season.
Yeah, you just stay out of the way.
Wow.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Jackson with a screen on Leonard. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Here's Morant. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Boy, Morant is a gamer, sinking that one right through contact.
George for 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Now Morant. He's got 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
George left side. 1 second left. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 7 points in the game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Roddy in at the 3.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
And the basket by Highland. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
You know, when the Clippers first moved to L.A., people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. Not necessarily the case.
Well, BA, to be honest with you, they were for a long time. And then they moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating the regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, a powerful owner, a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
Here's Smart. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, what a ferocious drive by Smart. Taking it straight to them and getting fouled.
Good on the second one. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Highland with it. He's picked up by Adams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Man. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Smart passes to Aldama. Picked by Aldama. Here's Roddy. To the right side. Adams, he's open. Kennard outside. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Tries yet again. Here's Roddy. Hits the trifecta. Roddy's got his first 3 points of the game.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
They set the screen. Here's Man. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Kicks it out to Smart. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Count it.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Here's Man. Sweet little floater. Man's got 5 points in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Kennard passes to Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adams has got 6 points.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Down low. Here's Man. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Smart against Highland. On the drive. Smart. That one goes in. Smart has got his second basket of the game.
The speed of Smart's drive is really something. I mean, he is cooking them right now.
And that one's good. Man.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Smart on the drive. To the wing on the left. Adams with a screen on Martin. Altama, right side. Smart looking around. With the drive. They grab their own miss. Pass to Roddy. Now here's Adams. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the three. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Martin. That one no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. Up 4. All right, thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4. Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
And Leonard drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Morant. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is down. Ja Morant.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. George with the bucket. George has got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The ball's knocked loose. It's Jackson, high post. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Jackson, the pass to Clark. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Memphis, Brandon Clark.
And he makes both free throws. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Now here's George. Conchar covers. George, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Bane. And here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Out to Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Westbrook against Bane. Clark with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Moran against Westbrook. The drive by Moran. Oh, Moran gets it done inside.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
That one falls.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Memphis leading. Conchar outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Moran. Puts up a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
For three, Covington knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Jackson for three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Clippers. Drives to the hoop, kicks it to George. Leonard for three. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Leonard. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Off the inbound, no good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 8-point. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Marcus Smart, Santi Aldama out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Roddy in at the three, the small forward.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Martin. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Smart finds Kennard. Back to Smart. Pass to Kennard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 6 assists now in the game.
And Kennard's such a tremendous shooter. You know, he led the league in 21-22 from distance.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Timeout called. Memphis. Kawhi Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Martin. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Bane, he's checked in for Robbie. And it's Morant in for Smart. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Zubac with the steal on the break. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And there it is for him.
An active scorer. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often.
Count that one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Leonard outside. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And now the Grizzlies on the run. From deep, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. It's stolen by Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, there's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second of two is good. And that narrows the gap to 7.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Pass to Morant. Kennard with it. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Leonard passes to George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And that one misses. Now Los Angeles with it, and stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's George. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business. And hard, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. John Conchar out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And it's Morant missing. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
And that'll be 2 for... Free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
It's good.
What a feed by Donovan Mitchell, taking full advantage of the weakness in the defense.
Memphis with the ball. 6-point game. Morant scanning the floor. Oh, good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the right side. Bane against Garland. Mobley inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Allen inside. He's covered by Clark.
At 6'11", Allen a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
The three from Morant. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Morant outside.
Oh, did you see that? Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Garland the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Bane, no good. Cavaliers have got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Picked off in midair. Passes it to Morant. He trains the quick shot.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. The wide open look here for Garland. And he's good on the 3-ball. Garland's got 7.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap.
Oh!
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
It's Morant with the drive. Up top, Bane. Buries the long-range jumper.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Here's Garland. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points in the game. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Outside for Jackson. Conchar with it. Hasn't made one yet.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Garland. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. They get it again. Allen. Garland against Morant. Second shot opportunity, and Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 16 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Jackson finds Morant. Puts up a 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Darius Garland has been... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
The wide open shot from Strus. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
From deep 3-point territory. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's LeVert. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Smart. He takes it in. Here's Adams. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Donovan Mitchell has fit in great with the Cavaliers. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he's unbelievable, always uplifting, positive, thinking about other people first. And to me, that's more important than all this put the ball in the basket stuff. Those are the types of people you want to surround yourself with. Kevin?
Oh, David, that is outstanding. Thank you so much. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Strus for 3. It's Strus on the wing. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jones checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The 3 from Strus. Cleveland gets it back. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now Morant. After Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Jackson. And they double up Jackson. They need this one. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. From downtown, and there's Jackson on the assist by Bane. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Garland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 20. Conchar on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell wide open. And another three for Cleveland.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
There's the three. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 22. Now, here's Mitchell. He started closer. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
So capable in the mid-range. Donovan Mitchell will take those every time.
Mitchell against Morant. Here's Conchar. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Okoro wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark. Fast break Memphis. Now the feed to Clark. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Eyes are always up for Ja Morant. He knows that he keys in on him.
Garland pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. And so it's Cleveland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And here is Mitchell after Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Conchar with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And a wide open look for Payne. And again, it's Memphis with the three. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, certainly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Yeah, but it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Memphis, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Allen passes to Okoro. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. At the top of the key, Clark. Jackson looking it over. The pass to Conchar. The kick out to Bane. Hands it from downtown. Bane's got 6 here in this quarter.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Nailed from three-point land. The Grizzlies trail by 16. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
There's the triple. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 16. Okoro dishes to Garland. Here's the three. Another miss by Garland. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Memphis. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Stripped away. Stolen by LeVert. It's Strus on the wing. Wade outside. Back to Strus. Wade sets the pick for Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Strus has got 11.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss. Stolen by Smart. Here's Roddy. Hits it from three-point range. Roddy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, you might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. The Grizzlies trail by 16 to the middle. Here's Adams. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Strus finds Thompson. An open look for Strus. Nice shot from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball. And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Lays it up and banks it in. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Kennard for three. That one's not going to go. Here's Jerome. Kennard covering. And another three for Cleveland. Here's Aldama. Will it go? He can't get that one. And so it's Cleveland. Sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Barring a disaster. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Santi Aldama is out there with Adams. Then there's Smart. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Niang kicks to Strus. Pass to Jerome. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Niang. Sinks the triple. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
He was all alone on that one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Up top, Strus. Conjar covering. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clark outside. Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell looking it over. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
You've got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Man, he is feeling it from 3-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Garland fires from way outside. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Jackson. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. He's off from 17 feet.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Darius Garland.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Over in the corner, Conjar. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Look at the vision from John Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
Pass to Okoro. Allen kicks to Okoro. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Bane. Plenty of space. Off target there with the little leaner. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland the pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Garland.
Screen.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Now Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. They get a hand on it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Leonard in at the 3. So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Okoro. And that one is hammered home.
Now Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
With the assist.
Westbrook against Garland. Leonard outside. And the 3 off target. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it, covered by Covington. Allen outside, pass to Garland. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, BA. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards, and there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jared Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game.
Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive, and he lays it up and in.
The spider in the house, the unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Mitchell against George. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Mobley down low. Back to Okoro. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Garland driving to the basket. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Leonard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Out to Garland. Allen, the pass to Garland. Right side, Mitchell. Allen outside. Going inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a nice, assertive finish from Jared Allen. You've got the size and the strength. Make use of it.
Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
No debate there. He got hammered.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Westbrook. From 13 feet, down it goes.
This mid-range area is right where Russell Westbrook is dialed into. He loves this sweet spot for his game.
From deep, Mitchell sinks the tray. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Leonard for 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers leading. Out to Garland. All sorts of time, and he gets the bucket. Garland's got 6.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Leonard for 3, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Here's Leonard. And it's in there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Okoro. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. He got it up. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Highland in at the point guard.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Martin's gotten 4 this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Strus with the bucket.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Jones, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Jones. Pass to Wade. Here's Jerome. Strus with a screen on Highland. Jerome passes to Strus. Some solid defense from Martin.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 2. This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Here's Highland. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coaches...
The previous play is under review.
Foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in the regular season in the last 6 years.
B.A., wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Strus with the bucket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Here's Mann. Offensive rebound. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Cleveland on D. Here's Martin. Goes back up. That one is off. Strus with a defensive effort. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. It's Strus with a drive. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the paint. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 10 points in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Strus, and he drives in. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers trail. Here's Highland. He nails it, and we're tied.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
LeVert outside. Let's go with a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
How about the response by Caris LeVert? This guy wanted to get it right back.
Man, the pass to Highland. Launches it from deep. 50 seconds left in the first half. Back to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Morris. Driving inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, my goodness. You cannot give up a lane to the cup. Once Marcus Morris sees one, forget about it.
On the wing, Strus. Back to Jerome. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, at 6'9", with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Now LeVert. Launches a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Clippers making a switch here.
His first personal, second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Max Strus getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Max Strus. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Okoro's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Donovan Mitchell is a man of the people. He said, quote, just being in the community, whether it's going to high school games or barbecues, you never know what that one moment will do for a child. I'm forever grateful that I'm able to do that and get that reaction, and I will continue to do that throughout my life. Guys?
Yeah, terrific stuff there, Allie. Thanks for that. George, good.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Mitchell, and it's Cleveland with another.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's George. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Leading by 5. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist from Allen.
What tremendous control from Isaac Okoro. His coaches encourage him to attack through contact.
Okoro, his first team foul.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Westbrook, the pass to George. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Don't you get the sense that Paul George relishes these challenges? He knows he's a top-tier player. He fears no one. And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Garland against Westbrook. Now here's Garland. He's covered closely. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Garland's got 8.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out a pick and roll.
George's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Allen. And George with some nice D.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Westbrook, that's good.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Oh, Westbrook with a block.
Donovan Mitchell, his second team foul.
That's good from George. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
So good near the hoop. Leonard.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Mitchell against George. Mitchell's shot is good. 14 points for him.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Over Mitchell. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Leonard, right side. Pass to Zubac. George scanning the floor. The 3 is up. Cavaliers with the rebound. 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
His first team foul. At the line for Cleveland.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And down it goes. 2 points. Garland's got 10 points.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
A nice shot by Morris.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And there's the screen. Here's Mitchell driving in. Oh, Mitchell gets it to go off the bounce.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. They've got Kenyon Martin, Bones Highland out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Marcus Morris, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's LeVert for 3. The shot won't fall. The Clippers trail. Man, the pass to Highland. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
There's a screen. On the wing, Strus. Here he goes. Outside for LeVert for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Morris on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen.
LeVert with the ball. Martin picks him up. In transition, here come the Clippers. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Highland looking for an opening to take the lead. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Jerome, that's good.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Pass to Strus. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Martin. Back to Highland from the arc. Counted from distance. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
LeVert finds Strus. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see over the defense and terrific vision there.
Robbed. Fast break, Cleveland. And rejected. They retain possession. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Highland.
2 minutes.
Thompson passes to Strus.
2 minutes.
Ooh, good D by Plumlee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. 1:52 left to play in the 4th. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Outside Covington. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's George. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Westbrook against Garland. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. To take the lead. With the second effort. Out to Covington. From deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Okoro. Five to shoot. Here's Mitchell. He connects.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Westbrook. Mobley with the block. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
we love to watch, right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bane. Clark finds Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Leonard attacking. Rebounded by Jackson.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's Clark in the corner. Jackson passes to Bane. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Going inside.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Leonard. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
High post, Zubac. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Baseline jumper. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Jackson. Payne for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Payne's got 5.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Nobody near George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Westbrook. And the layup falls.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Clark outside. Passes to Bane. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Covington, shot clock at 2. The offensive rebound outside Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's George for 3. Here's Covington out to the right wing. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Takes a 3. Conchar pulls it in.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Bane passes to Morant. Here's Clark. The pass to Bane. Fires the 3. No good that time.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Westbrook. Driving inside. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Lets it go from deep. Jackson misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Covington dishes to Westbrook. that one. Westbrook's got 6 points.
It takes a lot of focus to hit those contact shots. Westbrook been doing it for a long time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Morant. Not going to go that time. Now the Clippers moving it up. And here's Leonard from 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Santi Aldama is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Roddy in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Aldama. Here's Roddy. From the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. Roddy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's Smart with the drive. Lots of room. Roddy no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here is Martin. Scoreless thus far. Smart against Highland. Tries again. Outside for Martin. Goes up again. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Smart. Roddy the pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Aldama to the paint. Good work defensively by Martin.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First team.
Here's Highland. Smart gets a hand on it.
That's why you always got to get a hand up. You never know. Marcus Smart, great anticipation and extra effort.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because, look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
Here's Adams after the Clippers pick up 2. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Aldama finds Smart. Back to Aldama. Roddy the pass to Aldama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aldama's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Morris with the bucket.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Pass to Roddy. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Highland. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Passes it to Kennard. Here's Roddy. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here is Martin. No scoring in this one. The shot's good from Plumlee.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Memphis moving that ball around. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Highland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Stolen by Martin and finished off by Martin.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating crunch.
And so here's Memphis. The Clippers getting the bucket. The shot's good from Kennard.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Martin.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Kennard for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clippers trail by 4, and the Clippers, looking at who they've got, filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, DA. Hey, thank you.
Look, Westbrook does not mind contact while he's going to the bucket. In fact, he welcomes it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Memphis leading by 3. Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
Here's George. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Over Bain. And that one's good, George. George has got 5.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Jackson a screen on Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Clippers trail by 3. Westbrook with it. He has 7. Covington a screen on Bain. And it's George missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jackson kicks to Morant. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. Back to Morant. Leonard with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Here's the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down low. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Stolen away. Ball's knocked loose. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Leonard hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ripped away. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. Finished off the break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Pass to Zubac. Outside Westbrook. Let's go. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. The dish now to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Conchar finds Bain. Good on the triple. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
George with the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And he makes the first.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Clippers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Martin. He has 6. Pass to Man. Fires from way outside. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Inside, Plumlee with the steal. Martin with it. Guarded now by Clark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Man, guarded by Bain. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. Clark sets a screen for Morant to the inside. 1 second left.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Luke Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Adams. Then there's Smart. And it's Roddy in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morris finds Highland. And contact on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Martin. And it's Paul George in for Terrence Mann. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Russell Westbrook in for the Clippers. A 3 from Leonard. Carries it from three-point range.
Wow. Kawhi sticking in the dagger. He's someone you have to chase off that jumper.
Morant finds Jackson. And here's George for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morant against George. Outside Jackson. That shot no good. Excellent D there from George.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Vintage Russ, he just keeps coming. What a night.
Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Morant outside. There's the drive. 6 to shoot. Kennard kicks to Clark. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end. And that appeared to really tighten this game up.
The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. And it's Leonard missing.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Outside, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark with a wide open look. They get it back. The shot off that time. Clippers trail by 6. Takes it out to Leonard. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
This is something that Russ just takes pride in. Loves nailing these important shots.
Morant outside. Clark a screen on George. To the middle. And Clark slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. His experience. Westbrook has been in so many of these clutch situations over his career. He wants to be the guy, and today he is the guy.
There's a lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was ready to shoulder the load there.
On the wing, George. For 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kennard's shot is off.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Showing off the agility and quickness. Covington knows where to get when the break is on.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Kennard on the wing. It's good from long range. Westbrook scanning the floor. Leonard with no one around. On the money. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2, and a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Giving it up for a better look. Mitchell with some smart ball movement.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Garland. Mitchell against Bain. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, BA. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
Mitchell finds Garland. 4-3. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Morant gets double teamed. Left side Bain. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Outside Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Sharp from beyond the arc. Donovan Mitchell showing them how it's done.
The 3 from Bain. Jackson, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
From deep, Mitchell. Clark grabs the board.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot missing. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Here's Morant. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Jackson, the pass to Morant. With the drive. Now here's Clark. Shot clock at 6. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
Pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. He's got 7.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Jackson finds Morant. He's rebounded by Okoro.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Allen, right side. Drives to the hoop. 3-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Conchar with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Count it. Morant's got his second basket.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Morant outside. Drops in the three. Morant's got his third bucket of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. And it's blocked by Clark. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
On the wing, Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Cavaliers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach will challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And Thompson gets it to go.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Oh, Smart drives. Tries again. Pass to Adams. Here's Kennard. And he hits it to tie the game. Kennard's got 6.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Memphis has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Smart outside. Back to Kennard. And that one's long.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Here's Jerome. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Out to the right wing. Picked by Aldama. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's LeVert for 3. Can't hit that one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Roddy, and he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From outside the arc. Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Smart. Adams a screen. Down low. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Look at Adams getting way above the defenders, right on their head.
Kennard with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Kicks it out to Smart. It's picked off. It's a one-on-one situation. Will it go? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Kennard with it. Now LeVert defending. Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
He's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. When talking about Karis LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Grant.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Roddy, the pass to Smart. Adams a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Strus. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
Smart passes to Adams. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Aldama. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Looking to win the run. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeVert passes to Thompson. Outside for LeVert. This one for 3. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here they come with numbers in transition. Clark with it, picked up by Allen. Here's Jackson. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
And Morant drops them both. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Tipped away, stolen by Mobley, and stolen by Clark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2, and it's Allen in at the 5. Up top, Allen. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Good on the bucket. Allen's got his second bucket on the night.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, more than effective though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Mitchell, good.
Knocking them down again and again. Donovan Mitchell is just going off.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Jackson, the screen. The drive by Bain. Clock at 6. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Bain. Jackson's got 5 points.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Here's Clark. Can't cash it in from close range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Memphis trailing here. Clark left side. Pass to Conchar. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Okoro. And again, it's Cleveland converting. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Ja slices through. Jackson outside. Up top, Bain. And Mitchell over to help. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And here's Clark for 3. Mobley grabs the board. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
From deep, Morant. Cavaliers with a rebound. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Love the assertiveness from Donovan Mitchell. It's what makes him such a deadly scorer.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time when we call his number and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And he nails the third. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Caris LeVert, 3 points.
Smart passes to Aldama. Back to Smart. Kennard outside. Driving inside to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Jerome. Out to Thompson. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And here's LeVert for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep three-point range, Kennard can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Steven Adams out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Roddy in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Niang, the pass to Thompson. Back to Niang. Adams against Thompson. Pass to Jerome. Thompson, a screen on Smart. LeVert outside. He takes it in, and he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
The drive by Smart. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Memphis calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A line change here for Memphis. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here we go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Cleveland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Payne, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Okoro gets it to go.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
And here's Clark for 3. The rebound by Allen.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland to end the run. And there's Payne. That one's good. The assist by Morant.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Mitchell with room to shoot. Gets to the corner and hits it. Mitchell's got 26 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Clark finds Morant. Driving to the basket. Back to Clark. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Bain. Fires the three. Mitchell misses. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 18. And the basket by Bain.
This is a guy who loves to shoot the three. Bain won't hesitate.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Conchar. And there's the foul. It's on John Conchar. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
No coverage that time. Okoro's got 14 points now in the second half.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Second team.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Conchar. Outside Bain. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. The fadeaway. And the shot is good by Garland.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. It's another three for Cleveland.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the three coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.